All right, we've got the Alzheimer's Association in with us, program manager with the Northwest Ohio chapter, Marybeth Torsell, and we're going to talk about what's it like getting that diagnosis and how you guys help families, go from there. So it must be, it's not something what people want to hear. It's kind of like cancer. You have Alzheimer's or dementia. So when a family hears that first from the doctor, what kind of things should they do right away?
Right, so the first thing they should do, if they're told that they have dementia, they should ask if there's additional testing that they could do to find out what type, because there's over 100 different types of dementia. So see if it's, they could get further testing.
Okay.
If they come back with an Alzheimer's diagnosis, it's important to ask what stage they're in, because there's a treatment now, but it has to be super early stage. So, that's why it's important to go get tested. If you're concerned, go get that test done. So find out, what stage they're in, and then what to expect.
Okay.
Ask the doctor, what do I expect moving forward? Or they could call us. We could do a care consultation with them, sit down, talk to them, just to get knowledge is power when it comes to this disease.
Right, yeah. Okay, so depending on, do you find a new doctor too when you get this diagnosis, or does that just depend?
So that's another question to ask too. Ask the doctor, are you going to be following my loved one? Are you his physician, or does he need to go to a neurologist or a specialist? So that's a question to ask.
Okay, all right. So you mentioned, give you guys a call. I feel like support would be another one of those things, because you just must have so many questions, and you don't want to go to just any source. So what do you do with the support and to find out more about all this? Well,
so there's a lot of options. There's obviously there's online discussion boards, which is nice, because you can go on and talk to anybody anywhere. But Allen County has 3 caregiver support groups here. There's one in Bluffton, there's one that meets at Kessler Estates, and then there's one that meets at Bradfield Center. So it's for caregivers to come and sit down with other caregivers and talk about what's going on, what they've experienced. And it's great because they're all in different stages, right? So you've got someone who maybe was just diagnosed, and then you've got somebody who, their loved one's in late stage. So it's a great opportunity to talk to other people.
Can the person who just got diagnosed go to that kind of support group too, or are there different things for them to do? Yeah,
the person who just got diagnosed can go on our ALZ Connected and can do the discussion boards. But the caregiver support group is for the caregiver, to get away and to go in and have a break from caregiving. Plus, if the person with the disease is there, it's hard for them to hear what other people are saying.
What the struggles are.
Oh, this is what my husband did, and then they're sitting there thinking, well, I'm going to be doing that.
Right.
Or the people in the group don't want to talk about it because they don't want to hurt that person's feelings. So it's really not for them, it's for the caregiver.
So it sounds like educate yourself right away.
Yes.
Get some kind of support then, because you're going to need it along the way in this.
Yes.
And from your information you gave me, there's helplines to call and stuff like that. So there's stuff 24/7 that you can kind of reach out to in case you're having a bad day or something.
Yeah, because this disease, it's not something that stops. It doesn't go to bed at night. So if you wake up at 3 in the morning stressed out about what's happening, you can call the helpline and speak to somebody 24 hours a day. And there's over 200 different languages that they can translate. So anybody can call and talk to the helpline.
And also, you don't want to think about this, but you got to plan ahead, right?
For sure.
All kinds of whatever the legal things and all that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah, it's actually a really good idea to see, maybe an elder law attorney, or get the power of attorney figured out. Make sure that you know who that financial power of attorney is, who the healthcare power of attorney is. Get that taken care of right off the bat.
All right, need to plan ahead once you get all this. So a lot of things to get. Kind of think about and calculate, with Alzheimer's Association there to help along the way. All right, well, thanks for coming today.
Thank you.
All right, don't go away. We'll take a look at the weather forecast next.